How to fix Steam API 64. DLL error 0Xc0E90002 in Beamng.Drive. Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, our technical team is tackling a frustrating issue where Beamng.Drive crashes on startup due to a specific library error. During our investigation, we encountered the exact message stating that the Steam API 64 DLL program is either not designed to run on Windows or contains an error. This critical fault is accompanied by the error status 0Xc0E90002. Teknobalta's analysis revealed this predominantly affects Windows 11 64-bit systems running the Beamng.Drive x64 version. Our diagnostics show that the problem often starts after resolving an initial online fix x64 error. We discovered that while disabling Windows Defender might let the game reach the main menu once, the error inevitably returns upon the next launch. We have tested every possible fix and compiled this comprehensive guide to restore your game. Step 1. Inspect Windows Defender Quarantine. Our testing showed that aggressive antivirus algorithms often flag modified or specific API files falsely. You must first check your Windows Defender Quarantine and threat history to see if the Steam API 64 DLL file was silently removed. If you find the file listed there, manually restore it to its original location in the game directory. Step 2. Disable real-time protection temporarily. To prevent immediate deletion of the restored file, temporarily turn off real-time protection in your antivirus settings. Navigate to Windows Security, select Virus and Threat Protection, and toggle off the real-time protection switch. This provides a safe window for our next diagnostic procedures without background interference. Step 3. Configure Windows Defender exclusions. We highly recommend setting up a permanent exclusion for your entire game folder to prevent future quarantine actions. Go into your Windows security settings and navigate to the Exclusions menu under Virus and Threat Protection. Add the entire Beamng.Drive installation directory to this exclusion list before re-enabling your antivirus. Step 4. Reinstall with Antivirus Disabled. If the file is completely corrupted, our team found that you must reinstall the game while Defender is disabled. Completely uninstall the current instance, delete any residual folders, and download or extract the game files from scratch. Ensure the exclusion list is configured properly before you turn your antivirus back on. Step 5. Run the game as administrator. Sometimes, the game simply lacks the necessary permissions to read the required dynamic link libraries. Right-click the Beamng.Drive executable file and select the option to run it as an administrator. This bypasses basic permission restrictions that might trigger the 0Xc0E90002 error state. Step 6. Verify integrity of game files. If you are running the game through the official client, corrupt downloads are a common culprit for library errors. Right-click Beamng.Drive in your library, navigate to Properties, and select the Installed Files tab. Click on the button to verify the integrity of game files, allowing the platform to replace any missing or damaged files automatically. Step 7. Re-register the DLL file manually. Teknobalta's technical team often utilizes the command prompt to force Windows to recognize problematic library files. Open command prompt as an administrator and type the specific regxfer32 command for the Steam API 64 DLL file. Press Enter to execute the command, which will manually register the file directly into the Windows registry. Step 8. Execute a system file checker scan. Underlying Windows operating system corruption can prevent legitimate dynamic link libraries from executing correctly. Launch an elevated command prompt and type the standard sfc/scano command. Allow the scan to reach 100% as it will automatically repair any damaged core system files it detects. Step 9. Run the DISM repair tool. If the system file checker fails to resolve the underlying corruption, the deployment. In your administrator command prompt, execute the restore health command to repair the Windows system. Restart your computer once the operation completes to apply the structural fixes. Update Visual C++ Redistributables. Games rely heavily on Microsoft Visual C++ libraries to interpret specific API calls and render environments. Navigate to the official Microsoft website and download the latest x64 and x86 redistributable packages. Install both versions and restart your system to ensure all dependencies for the SteamAPI64 DLL are met. Reinstall DirectX runtime. An outdated or corrupted DirectX installation will immediately crash executable files calling for graphics APIs. Download the DirectX Enduser Runtime Web Installer from the official Microsoft repository. Run the Setup Wizard to replace any missing or damaged DirectX components required by the game engine. Adjust data execution prevention settings. Data execution prevention can sometimes block legitimate game files, misidentifying them as security threats. Open your advanced system settings, navigate to the performance options, and select the Data Execution Prevention tab. Add the Beamng.Drive executable to the exception list to prevent the system from terminating the process prematurely. Perform a clean boot. Background applications and third-party overlays frequently inject their own code, which conflicts with game libraries. Open the System Configuration tool, disable all non-Microsoft services, and turn off all startup applications in the Task Manager. Reboot your system into this clean state and attempt to launch the game to rule out software conflicts. Clear the download cache. A corrupted download cache can feed damaged files into the installation directory during updates. You will need to log back into your account, but this guarantees a fresh connection to the content servers. Apply compatibility mode. Although the game is designed for modern architectures, forcing compatibility mode can sometimes bypass specific Windows 11 execution bugs. Right-click the game executable, go to Properties, and navigate to the Compatibility tab. Check the box to run this program in compatibility mode for Windows 8, apply the settings, and launch the game. Install pending Windows updates. Microsoft frequently patches core API handling processes through routine operating system updates. Open your Windows settings, navigate to the Windows Update section, and check for any pending cumulative updates. Install all available patches, including optional updates, to ensure maximum system stability and compatibility. Update GPU drivers cleanly. Corrupted graphics drivers can interfere with how the game engine interacts with API libraries. Download the latest drivers for your specific graphics card and use a driver uninstaller tool to wipe the old installation. Install the new drivers using the Clean Installation option to reset all configuration profiles. Downgrade the game version. If all modern architectural fixes fail, Teknobalta's definitive workaround involves rolling back to a stable build. Our testing confirmed that downgrading the game specifically to version 0.38.1 successfully bypasses the error entirely. This version rollback serves as an effective temporary solution until the developers patch the current branch. Final system validation. After applying these specific fixes, including the version downgrade, perform one final system reboot. Launch the game directly from the shortcut while monitoring your task manager for any unusual resource spikes. The game should now boot cleanly into the main menu without triggering the 0Xc0E90002 error loop. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more.